Alright guys, making a tabletop here. Got a bunch of segments. They're all spread out. The first thing we did was we planed all the surfaces down so that they were uniform. Then what I did was I put them sideways like this. And I ended up running them through the planer also, but after I glued them together or bolted them together. All right, I dropped something. At this point, we already were preparing for the doweling that we're gonna do. We're putting dowels between all the pieces, so that way it'll do better over time when the wood expands and contracts. We're not gonna have any these seams coming undone. So one of the ways we do this, we put the dowels across. I've never doweled before, so I have a few handy tips I learned. Because I only had 4 of these little dowel location markers and you have many holes, the idea is you start with one end and you keep the one on the end in the end, okay? Because that's how you're gonna know it's lined up again. Because as you can see, I made it so that it lined up with that little hole there. So let me put this in here. So we line them up. We get it like right into the little hole. And then once it's in the hole, you could make sure the other ones are in the hole, like here. There was one there. I dropped it. You know, you get that one in, you get that one in, and all the other ones could shift. You just keep the one at the end where it is. So that way it's a effective place marker. Because you see, if you put them in the middle, you can't really line it up. You need one of the corners to stay in order to line the rest up. So you got 4 of these things from the Harbor Freight package, but you're gonna move around 3 of them, and you're gonna keep one in one of the corner locations. So that way you know that all your marks are gonna line up and that everything's perfect. And my next suggestion is, once you mark all the holes, since they're easy to lose sight of, I just scribble over and they show themselves a lot better. All right, so those are my tips. Take them if you like them. And if you got any tips for me, let me know. I'm still learning. So hopefully this tabletop ends up pretty decent. And yeah. Let me see, I didn't know I could focus here. Great.